The US will reopen 18 out of the 19 embassies and consulates it closed earlier this week. The diplomatic mission in Yemen will remain shut, though.
The diplomatic missions were shut following what the US called terrorist threats. But the embassy in Yemen will stay closed because of what the State Department says are ongoing concerns. And the consulate building in Lahore in Pakistan, which was closed on Thursday because of a separate threat, that will also stay shut.
State Department closed 19 embassies and consulates for the past week. Those posts were set to reopen on Sunday, and in fact, they will, all of them except the U.S. Embassy in Yemen. And you remember that the U.S. pulled out most of its diplomats from Yemen in an ordered departure because of a threat against the U.S. Embassy. So we understand that the threat is kind of dissipated in all these other areas, and the U.S. will keep that post in Yemen closed. Last night, the State Department pulled out its diplomats from Lahore and moved them to Islamabad after a threat against the U.S. consulate. Our understanding is that those threats are unrelated, but that post will remain closed over the weekend and into early next week.
The US government also warned its citizens to avoid travelling to Pakistan, and some American diplomats were evacuated from Yemen. Meanwhile, President Obama has declined to comment on reports of drone strikes in Pakistan targeting militants.
U.S. officials say there are still some pretty specific terrorist threats in that country, mostly coming from al-Qaeda and the Arabian Peninsula, or AQAP. No surprise that diplomatic installation will stay closed. They evacuated non-essential personnel earlier this week, and the U.S. reportedly carried out several lethal drone strikes against terrorists or suspected terrorists in Yemen. The president, Mr. Obama, was asked Friday about this during a news conference. He declined to get into specific operational details of what exactly was going on this week in Yemen.